All right, I'm happy to say that basketball is finally back in the preseason. The Warriors are back in their preseason now, and they played their first preseason contest against the Portland Trailblazers, and they got the victory. Pretty strong game, although it was preseason for the Warriors. Good to see them, play good, even if it's in a low stakes setting. So that was good to see the young guys get opportunities to play. We had guys that you might not normally suspect step up, which is good. They beat the Trailblazers 121 to 107, which was good. Andrew Wiggins, we were happy to find out that he finally got vaccinated so he can play. That was, a kind of a nerve-wracking thing for the team because, if he can't play home games, there's no point in even keeping him, quite frankly. So glad that happened. He played. He got 13 points. So did Curry. Curry didn't do amazing, but it is the preseason. We have the preseason for a reason. The highlight of it, and really the best player in this game, was Jordan Poole. He finished with 30 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds as well in 22 minutes. So he only played like half the game, and he still did really good. Warriors were pretty explosive in the fourth quarter, in the third and fourth quarter. And the third quarter specifically, they got 40 points, which was good. Really got in. They outscored them by 15. Blazers didn't do super well. Damian Lillard, their star, he had 19 points, but he only played 18 minutes. So, it kind of just goes to show that really the biggest stars didn't really get that much playing time. Steve Kerr was mad about a rule change, and he was mad about bad plays and stuff like that. As he kind of mentioned, there was a lot of flopping and stuff going on. But definitely good win for the Warriors. And I'm, excited to see Klay Thompson come back soon. It's not quite yet, but it'll be hopefully soon. Checking in on the rookies, Kuminga had 5 points in 11 minutes. He'll probably get more time as the preseason progresses, although it is a short preseason. Basketball doesn't really put too much emphasis on it. After this one, we'll have 4 more preseason games before we open up against the Lakers on opening night in LA. That'll be a great game. But our next preseason game will be at home against the Nuggets, and then the Lakers will follow from that, and then we'll play the Lakers again, and then the Blazers. So obviously we're playing a set amount of teams that are kind of in our conference to get a specific understanding of how we're going to play them. But yeah, the Warriors had a really good third quarter. It was a pretty close game up until halftime, but the Warriors' second half defense was good. Wiggins did good. It was good to see that. Otto Porter, the newly acquired player, he ended up having 19 points, so he was actually the second leading scorer behind Jordan Poole. But Jordan Poole was really good. He was hitting threes all around. He was able to, create space on the floor, which was good. And I think it's going to be fun to see Jordan Poole, maybe even as a sixth man in this lineup. We don't know necessarily. He'll probably start some games at least. The Warriors obviously are good at having fun with the starting lineups. And before Klay comes back, it'll be interesting to see. Now, after Klay comes back, and hopefully that return is soon rather than later, we'll see what happens because, the guard position is pretty stacked. We'll see how Wiggins fits in. Draymond, the forwards and whatnot. But Wiggins played forward tonight, which is good. And Curry and Poole were the two guards, and Looney was at center. And Wiseman did not play. Obviously, he was coming off an injury as well, which limited him a lot last year. But I think when the Warriors are healthy, they're a good team. They were a pretty good three-point shooting team tonight. They made 24 threes, which was pretty good. That's a lot of threes for a preseason game. And it was pretty clear that they were intentionally shooting a lot to practice and work on it, which, they're a very good three-point shooting team with a tandem of Curry and Poole and, all these other guys, Wiggins being able to do that. So that was good. But anyways, guys, Warriors are 1-0 in the preseason. Gives us a good understanding of where they are, and I'll see you guys later. So next game is against the Nuggets. I'll see you guys later, and go Warriors.